Hello and welcome, Dirty William here, back with another episode of Dungeons & Dragons Online Let's Play. That dog is spazzing out. Ravage! Oh, he went away. Okay, we're going to be taking a level 15 today. Advance to the next level as a ranger, yes. We are going to do concentration, UMD, 2 points in that, and the others are going to be disabled device like we do. Right there. Open lock, which is pretty useful. An open lock, I found you could probably take the open lock stuff and chuck that into something else, like balance if you wanted to, but there are a few lock chests in the games that have some decent loot, so I thought I would take that. Let's see, where are we at? We got search and spot to round it out. Next, feat this level, we're going to take dodge. Gives me a 3% dodge bonus. And finish. And action point time. The Tempest core, we're going to go for deflect arrows. You gain the benefits of the deflect arrows feat while dual wielding, knocking aside one incoming projectile, etc. So yeah, I would take that. And let's see, Tempest 2, we're going to take improved dodge, all 3 ranks in that. 1, 2, 3. And accept and close, and let's take a look at our dodge. Right now we have a 6% chance to dodge. If we have some type of item, that would increase that. So yeah, I can see where that would be fairly useful. One thing I forgot to mention is I slotted the Wild Instinct spell like forever ago and forgot to tell everybody about it. Our resistances right now are 0, but check this out. We hit acid and we have 30-point resists, which is pretty nice instead of the 20, so that will soak up a little bit of damage. Okay, let's go over gear really quickly. I've got these on the auction house, a spot plus 13 item, and secret door detection. So if the DC is 20 or less, I will be able to see that door, boom, immediately. Let's see, we've got the wisdom hat. I've got my Nightforge Gorget on, which is nice. Now since these are my spot item, the goggles, if I do need to search for a trap, I can still switch out my Gorget and throw on this search necklace. So that's useful. I just need to remember put the Gorget back on or we'll have 0 fort, which is not good. Still have the Dusk Heart, which gives us some false life and mischance. We have the Wizardry Cloak. And actually this cloak here, what you could do if you're trying for the same type of items is you can use this just to do yourself buffs, and then you can switch to something else like an Deadly of Accuracy would be nice. That would help out quite a bit. Let's see, we got the plus 6 Constitution belt, plus 6 Charisma ring, the plus 6 gloves. Still have the Boots of the Innocent with the 20% striding slotted. That could be changed if you want to put something else in that slot, since you still have 25% from your Dragonmark. Intelligence plus 5 ring. Excuse me. So my intelligence is not an even number at the moment. If I can find a plus 6, that would be great, because that would give me a plus 5 to my mod. And then I have Feather Falling of Seeker bracers. So the feather falling is not an issue anymore, which is nice. I do have to make sure that I bind these to me though, or they're going to take damage and then I'm going to be cheesed off. The plus 4 seeker is also nice. I've been seeing crits anywhere between 150 and almost 200, which is really nice. And that's with my buffs going, like my greater heroism and my ram's might. The armor I'm wearing currently is a death block, and it has a blue slot. So a blue slot, I can throw some PRR in there if I happen to ever find anything on the auction house. But for right now, this is good. I still do have the Silken Mail. It has the axe blocks, which is nice, and a blue slot. But I needed some kind of death block item because I don't want to get insta-killed by some enemy caster. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. These weapons I think you've seen before. Have a Deception Khopesh, which is nice when that procs, and a Flaming Khopesh of Bloodletting, but I found out that I like these more. It's a plus 3 Acid Burst Feeding Khopesh and a plus 2 Holy Khopesh of Feeding. And what that means is whenever I hit an enemy, I have a small chance, whenever it's a Vorpal hit, they will take a negative level. And I ran Lord's March what quest was it? Eyes of Stone. And I stood at like those orange name guys that are in the 4 rooms that you have to free the coin lord people. I stood there and wailed on this one dude, and just, I mean, he took multiple hits and of these feeding weapons and died pretty quickly. And the big rock elemental out in the Vale of Twilight, one of the rares out there. I mean, within the time that I was attacking him and he finally died, he took about 7 negative levels. That is very, very useful, so I'm going to keep these for quite a while. They are slightly damaged. I don't really feel like binding them to me, though, because I think eventually I can find something better. I have been carrying around, this is a tip that I needed to tell everybody a long time ago. I have a couple of different quivers with a bunch of arrows, because I found, ooh, I can sell those. I found out that it's a lot better if you have like 2 quivers full of stuff, so that whenever you're going into multi or mini shot, you can check and say, okay, how many arrows do I have here? How many do I think I'll go through? And if you don't have very many, take that off, chuck on the other one, so that you can use these. Excuse me, voice is breaking up. Okay, so I think that is going to be it for this episode. Not a very long one today, that's what she said. And I think next time I will be probably doing some more Vale Explorer type of things, because it's fun to go out there and just kill stuff. So I might try to get like 750 or something. Oh, telephone. Might try to get like 750 or something like that. Slayer out there on each side. But I still have some quests that I have not run on hard and elite because they are very difficult, like Invaders, for example. I'm level 15 now, so a lot of people are going to be running it at level 14 for bravery bonus. I'm going to be cut out of that, unless it's just a straight-up favor farm type of thing. I might try to put up an LFM, though, and try to get something going with that, because it's decent XP. It gets a little hairy with the beholders and whatnot, getting debuffed, but with a good party, you can go through it pretty easily. Plus, I got these outsider tokens. You get 25 and you turn them in for something. I don't know what, though. There's nothing really good for a ranger necessarily. So there's a ring that might be a thing that I get. I'm not really sure, but I don't really have a slot for it anyway. So I'm going to go back to the Vale, grind out some stuff out there, grind out some of the probably 11, 12, 13, 14 quests on hard and elite, just to get some XP. And that's going to do it for me. So, until next time, this is Dirty William reminding you to do the dirty work.